Grimwade family actually showing real life despite social media feeding us all that real hype. We're just some real guys trying to give some high definition to reality. Family acrobatically juggling lives, smothered in cracks to avoid eternal casualty trust. It ain't easy, but teamwork make the dream work. It's me, Ella, Hezzy, Hosanna, Harper, and Hallie. And I ain't forget that has a rage and the family.
We change page? Should I change it round? You do, even though it's upside down. You do that one. Or should we just do a different page?
Mama.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man. Can you say Spider-Man?
Batman.
You got colour. What are you doing?
Colour.
Yeah.
You're doing some colouring, Roo.
You can tell them what colour that is. Is it orange?
Good
It's
boy.
orange, good boy.
Ali.
Hallie's not down here. Hallie's up there. Isn't she?
Her.
Hi everybody. Oh, you've caught me putting away the laundry, which, as much as a tedious job, it's a very helpful job, because for the last, how many weeks did you say now, babe? About, I don't know, 6 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
My front room has looked like a sea of clothes, you know, just clothes everywhere. Because I've been so busy being out of the house. I've been washing, drying, and then like just putting everything in the laundry room / front room. It's supposed to be our relaxation room, but it hasn't been very relaxing. But I managed to find the time yesterday. I had to sacrifice going to one of Hezekiah's trainings, which was a shame, but Tim obviously took him. And I sat on the floor at home and just folded clothes, separated things into pyjamas, underwears, pile for stuff to be ironed, and I got up early this morning and ironed a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I've gone into that in so much detail because I know it's so important to you that you know about my laundry. But it's an issue, I think, for a lot of mums, trying to stay on top of everything, isn't it? So I feel like I'm conquering right now, which is great. And I was just on the phone to my friend, and she was saying, oh my gosh, doesn't it feel so great? It's so great for your mental. I was like, yes, this is true. This is very true. Trying though, at the same time, I've been trying rather to make sure that across the last month, whilst things have not been as organised as I've wanted them to be, I've tried still to be positive and as calm as I can be. But once you get through the stuff that you know is on your to-do list, you can be like, and breathe. So yeah, I'm putting the clothes away. That's the long and short of it. I'm glad to see you're sorting your drawer, Hallie.
That's okay.
In preparation to put your bag of laundry away, yeah?
Yep.
So that you can see everything clearly?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just coming in to use the toilet upstairs because you're using the shower downstairs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. I've been outside just practicing my rainbow flick and it's coming on well.
Nice.
What was Hezzy doing?
Apparently he was practicing his rainbow flick.
Oh, right, the one that I've been teaching him, yeah? That goes like this.
I'm not sure about this.
It's important to exercise whilst you're a pregnant woman, you know. Wait a minute, Roo, I'm just showing off my skills, Roo. Ready?
All right, ready as we ever be.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Wow.
It was meant to go backwards, not forwards.
That's the whole thing about school. They're meant to,
well,
but not everyone can do it, you see.
I've got to try, and I'm sure the boys love it. Rue's got something to say though. What, Rue? I jumped with the ball. Was it good?
Again.
You want me to do it again? I'll try one more time, Rue. Maybe this time it'll be better, yeah? Okay, I'm going to try and do another one. 3. Oh, I'm actually trying. 3, 2, 1. Oh, why is it not... It's not going backwards. It's meant to go backwards. It's going forward. I really tried that time. Like, I was thinking, yeah, the energy into the skill going back.
Wow.
Trust me, no, seriously, I know Hezzy's my son, right? But I do take my hat off to him when I see him doing all this stuff because it ain't easy. So, yeah, well done, Hez. Let's not make his head too big, though.
End with the day.
Oh, dear.
trippy, trappy high chair. You want it in here?
Yeah, just on the floor.
Cool.
Time to open it. All right. So, guys, whilst the girls are busy doing their homeschool work and the boys are playing a bit of PlayStation, if you don't, I don't know if the boys explained, but basically Joshan's on half term, so that's why he's round having some time with Hezi. And of course, Hazariah is napping. It is the best time now for me to open this box. What's in the box, I hear you asking? Basically, it is my Trip Trap high chair that I got sent from Stocker. So as some of you may have seen previously, I went to a Stocker event, and this is a high chair that they've given to me for attending the event, which I think is very kind of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna open it, and basically, there you go. I have not opened it, as you can see. I'm doing the unboxing now, and I'm hoping it's not in too many little pieces. So I thought I'd talk to you about baby items and some of the actual big essentials that you need, because I think sometimes people get like caught up thinking, oh my gosh, having a baby is really, really expensive and there's so much stuff I need to get. But I thought I would just point out some of the key big items that you need to get. So basically, oh gosh, this is a bit heavy.
Should I get it?
Okay, yeah, you might have to get it out for me, please. Thank you very much.
All right.
So one of the main things that comes to mind is basically when you have a baby, they will not let you leave the hospital without having, well in England anyway, let me know where you guys are if it's a different rule, but they will not let you leave the hospital in England if you do not have a car seat. So that is like the #1 item that you need to get in the first place. When I had Hazariah, I was fortunate enough to have a car seat that was like a car seat and buggy, because it had wheels on it. So that was like 2 in 1, 2 essentials in one, because you need a car seat and you need a buggy. Those are big essentials. When you are at home, you are obviously going to need somewhere for the baby to sleep. So there are a couple of options that you have when you first have a baby. One of them being a Moses basket. Now, from my experience, right, if your babies grow as quickly as mine do, then they will swiftly, you right girls?
Yeah.
Do you want to help me whilst I'm doing this? Yeah, do you want to get that out for me? They will swiftly grow out of a Moses basket. Now I know that Moses baskets are very cute and nice, and they can be helpful, especially for like the first couple of weeks. I think the longest mine have ever lasted in a Moses basket is about 8 weeks, so the first couple of months, but by the time they get to about 2 months, they've put on so much weight that they are just too big for the Moses basket. Are you alright there?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting the like bassinet bit out. Lovely jubbly. Should we show that to the Grimwade Gang? That's lovely. Oh, I like the grey.
Yeah, Mummy really likes grey for some reason. It's sometimes fresh, but it can look sometimes grubby.
Okay. I hear what you're saying, but I just feel like grey is a bit lighter than black and it stays cleaner than white. So, you know, it's kind of in between. And we can leave that done up for now, sweetheart. Oh, you're going ahead, right. There's some instructions there. Let's just leave those for the minute because I don't think I actually need to use this part yet. So I'm going to put those all in there. Wonderful. So as I was saying, like a Moses basket doesn't last that long, but what you will definitely need is a cot, yeah? And a newborn baby can actually go in a cot from newborn. With Hezekiah, we got a cot where you could start off with the base of the cot being quite high, obviously not so high that the baby can fall out, but high enough so that you don't have to reach deep down into the cot. And then as he gets older, the base of the cot can lower, and of course that means that once they start moving around, it's still safe for them. And to be fair, with Hazariah, he went in a cot from quite early because, as I said, he grew out of his Moses basket so quickly. So I would say a Moses basket is not an essential. So if you're looking to try and save yourself a bit of money or whatnot, I would say, first of all, you've got your car seat, you've got your buggy, and you've got your cot. In terms of things like high chairs and whatnot, you will need them as the baby gets older, but in the first couple of months you won't be using a high chair because of course the baby can't sit up yet. And whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding, they will be doing it in your arms. But a high chair is something that when you're making your initial purchases, you're going to have to keep that in mind, because time flies quickly and they will need one. So I would say that a high chair is an essential, but it's not something that you're going to use right at the beginning, okay? So let me see if I can put this together. Now, in our household, we have had plenty of things that need to be put together. And girls, who often puts stuff together? Is it me or Daddy?
Sometimes Daddy.
Sometimes. I think most of the time it's Daddy.
It's Daddy, yeah.
Yes, it's Daddy. And I'm looking at this box and
I'm still willing to help out.
Yeah,
if you need
it seems really heavy. And mums, I don't know if this happens to you, but to me, when there's something that needs to be put together, my head starts to hurt a little bit. So I'm thinking, oh, this looks like it's going to take ages.
You're going to break your nails.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to break my nails.
That's very good.
Thank you very much. So what
you know what though? Truth of the matter is, I think everyone's head hurts when it's like there's some assembly, like men, women.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, I can't. There's so much in life to get on with.
Yeah, you just think, is there a lot? Is this just extra stuff on my head?
Basically.
But let's try and open this box. Maybe before you lay it down, and then you girls pull these tabs out. I think that will work. There we go. Let's try to not rip the box though. And let's see. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. But oh my gosh, I'm really excited because like I was at my cousin's house the other day and she actually had one of these and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting one in the post. And here it is and it looks lovely. And it doesn't look like there's too many pieces to put it together either. But if I could show you, there's some screws. If I could show you here, it's supposed to look like this. Can you see on the box there? Once it's put together, that's what we're aiming for. Careful girls, it's a bit heavy and I can see that it doesn't look like it's in too many parts, so I think it'll be pretty simple. And to be honest, I think from what I've said, those are most of the essentials you will need, as in like big items, because of course you need nappies, you need wipes, you need baby's clothes, all that sort of stuff. But big items, I think those are the main things. Sometimes people can get confused, girls, careful, because I don't want to, this is for your baby sister and we want it to look brand new when she comes. So let's just give it a pause for a minute because I think we're going to need Daddy's brains. Sometimes mums can get really confused with, like, for example, buying a buggy. Oh my gosh, I've got to get a car seat and I've got to get a bassinet and then I've got to get a seat for when the baby's older. Like, I know people have different ideas as to, okay, if you've got a newborn baby, it must stay flat at all times. All my babies have been in car seat adapter buggies from the get-go. So we've had like a base that you put the car seat on and then you just have the seat that you use for when they're a bit bigger, and mine have all been fine. So I'm not a doctor, it's my disclaimer, but they've not had it.
You're close to a doctor.
Thanks, babes. I think you're a bit biased because you love me, but thank you so much.
Well, I'm also biased because you had 6 youths and they're all cool.
Okay,
like...
well, yeah. So far, all their postures have been fine. It's making me think, let me sit up. No, they've all had fine posture and it hasn't hurt their backs. But again, please don't shoot me down if you've been told different. But yeah, I, as much as they look cool, if you're trying to not, you know, build up all the costs, then I wouldn't say a bassinet is necessary, but definitely a car seat, adapters to put it onto the buggy wheels, and then the seat for when the baby's a bit older. But those, I would say, I mean, babes, correct me if you think I'm wrong,
no.
Car seat, cot and high chair, they're some of the big things, aren't they?
Absolutely.
I think. Look, I'll watch the vlog back later and I'll go, oh my gosh, how did I forget that massive thing that you need? But yeah, I think those are basically the main things that you need. And you know what? Time is going on. If there's anything else I think of, I will definitely let you know.
Yeah,
okay?
I definitely think there's a million things that shops get money out of people for when babies come, and sometimes it's just fear of the unknown. Yeah, precisely, and you want to be super organised and ready. But to be honest, as a mother, as a parent, if your baby has you, they've pretty much got everything they need. Yeah, and also, it's not the end of the world if the baby comes, because also remember, babies sometimes come early and you're not quite ready and you have to go and get some bits and pieces. And nothing against, sorry baby, but nothing against mother care, but babies were fine before mother care as well.
Exactly.
You
So
know, big up Mother Care. That's
big
not
up Mother
right.
Care though, because
they've been good to us,
and
man.
we've been there a good few times. So, but yeah, we're gonna crack on with this. And if you guys have any questions about baby essentials, or maybe even some of the smaller items, or what items have we used or are we planning to use moving forward, please put them in the comments section below, and we shall get back to you as soon as we can.
And we'll show you the Trip Trap high chair in a future vlog.
There you go, we will do. Oh, careful girls, I don't want it to get scratched. I want it to stay nice and pretty. Wait a minute. Okay guys, I'm gonna get on with this with my husband's help. Love you guys, bye.
So you think you were right? Bring it on, prove me wrong.